Hi, I'm Jill with the West Regional Branch of the Mobile Public Library, and I want to recommend to you a teen novel today, but I very much enjoyed it, and I am far from a teenager. It is Coldest Girl in Coldtown by Holly Black. I, for years, resisted reading this novel because, it's a teen vampire book, but I had a friend who finally twisted my arm into it, and I have to admit, she was right and I was wrong. It's actually a really good read. I think what happened here, and this is just my speculation, is that Holly Black had read all of the, teen vampire novels out there and said, you know what, I know how to fix this, and then proceeded to do so because it doesn't fall into a lot of the cliches that most of this genre falls back on. It's set in a world where they are post-vampire plague, and they have got it mostly under control. All the vampires are confined to these cold towns, and they're basically kind of like lawless vampire enclaves. And they have the odd incident happens out in the rest of the world, but like I said, it's mostly under control. And the book starts off with Tana, our main character. She'd gone to a high school party. She got drunk, passed out in the bathtub, and then the next morning she wakes up and discovers that all of her friends in the house are dead, except for her jerk ex-boyfriend who's tied to the bed, and there are vampires in the house waiting for sunrise. So Tana, she decides she's going to get her boyfriend, and a vampire that she's never met before, but is also tied up on the floor where her boyfriend's tied up. So she decides she's going to get her and the vampire and her ex into a car and get them off to Coldtown before any innocent people get murdered. Or, well, any more innocent people get murdered. And so that starts up quite the adventure where they kind of stumble from one disaster to another. And the thing I really like about this book is Tana, the main character. Actually, all of the characters are pretty well developed, but Tana in particular is one of my favorite kinds of character because even though she doesn't know what she's doing, she still is an active participant in her life. She decides that she's going to take things one step at a time, tackle the thing right in front of her right now, instead of bemoaning her fate or worrying about, why her and why does she have to do this? She actually just gets on with it. And then the other thing I really like about Tana is that she is a good person that does the right thing because it is the right thing. And this book doesn't give into the cynicism of a lot of stories where doing the right thing only gets you in trouble and people get ahead by being immoral and unethical and stabbing people in the back. But at the same time, it's not like a morality play. She does the right thing because it's the right thing, and sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't, which is a lot more grounded and realistic. So 2 thumbs up on Coldest Girl in Coldtown. It was like a fun adventure, and I could really relate to the main characters, and it's very well written and a lot of good character development and twists and turns. So if anyone who's looking for sort of like an urban adventure fantasy type novel, I would give this one a shot, no matter what your age group. And now for food, I don't know about you, but for some reason, well, I guess it's not that mysterious, but the title of this book makes me want ice cream. And lately I've been craving those strawberry shortcake pops, the ice cream bars, the ones that are like strawberry sherbet on the inside with a layer of vanilla ice cream, and then it's all rolled in those little shortcake crumbs. I read this book, and something about every time I see Coldest Girl in Coldtown, it just makes me think about ice cream. Anyway, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you've been reading and any snacks you like. What's your favorite ice cream? And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.